No dog should ever be euthanized for what they are. This is America's dog we're talking about, and unfortunately, America has lost track of that.
And go to many animal shelters in the U.S., like this one in St. Louis, and you can see the power and influence of best friends.
Down. I've been a fool to myself. I thought that I could live for no one else. But now, through all the hurt and pain, it's time for me to respect the ones you love me more than anything. So with sadness in my heart, feel the best thing I could do. So bad, but once was happy, now is sad. I'll never love again, my world is ending. I wish that I could turn back time, 'cause now the guilt is all mine. Can't live without the trust from those you love. I know we can't forget the past. You can't forget love and pride. Because of that, it's killing me inside.
In this alleyway, there were at one time probably 8 to 10 pit bulls being housed here. And now it looks like he's got additional dogs and puppies on the property. So I would imagine he's selling the puppies.
Donna Lockman is a pit bull lover who sees too many backyard breeders selling them as status dogs, guard dogs, or fighting dogs. She says many of these dogs will end up in the crowded shelter where she works.
Are you ever concerned that a dog that you have adopted out may bite or God forbid, maul somebody that's adopted it?
Not at all. No.
Best Friends subsidizes shelters like this that have a no-kill policy. Don't put dogs down, put them up for adoption.
When I brought him home, he was a great dog. He was very calm. He was actually kind of timid and scared. We did his heartworm treatment, and the minute he felt better and you could tell that the heartworms are gone, the dog became a different dog. And all of a sudden he hated all other dogs, and he started attacking my dogs, my mom's dogs, going after strangers' dogs. And in the end, I brought him back, and I said, I can't have him anywhere near any other dogs, and I got a house full of dogs, and everyone I know has dogs. You'll see them rename the dog several times. You'll see the same dog pop up on different websites with different names as time goes on, because they're just trying to lose the paper trail.
Conway loved animals and was committed to the cause of rescuing them when the unthinkable happened.
My wife's attacked by a dog. Your wife was attacked by a dog?
The dog Robin fostered for just 2 weeks was a 3-year-old pit bull terrier named Snowball, who came from Logan County, West Virginia. The I-Team requested all public documents related to him, but few seem to exist. What there is indicates he was surrendered to the Logan County Dog Pound on July 13th. The dog's owner certifies the animal has not bitten any human within the last 14 days, but there is no further explanation about the animal's history or behavior. In August, a West Virginia rescue group called the Paw Squad launched a campaign to save Snowball. In a Facebook post, the dog appears friendly, and a rescuer describes him as living on borrowed time.
It happened on my watch. You know, it was something I brought into the house.
Overwhelmed by grief and guilt, Joe Barnice is still struggling to figure out why the dog he adopted 3 weeks ago suddenly snapped.
We were just trying to go to the back, and he just went berserk.
Smokey, a 5-year-old pit bull mix, attacked Joe and mauled to death his 84-year-old mother, Carolyn Barnice, Friday night inside of their Margate home.
Today, Walk says she started noticing behavioral issues. Blue wouldn't obey her.
My nephew stepped back, and then just a second after that, she jumped on me.
In a text message she showed us, Walk wrote she was not going to be able to keep Blue. I can't control him, and he's scaring me now, she says she told FHRC. Blue was out of her home after just 2 days. Then, Walk says she learned of a deadly attack last week on a 90-year-old woman on Bunker Hill Lane. The victim's daughter says they had also seen a Craigslist ad and adopted the 1-year-old pit bull hours before. According to FHRC, the dog was named Blue.
4.5 million pit bulls in the USA at this time, and 2.4 million of them are up for sale or adoption. Pit bulls equal 6% of all the dogs in this country, but 50% of all the dogs in shelters. 1/3 of all the pit bulls in the USA are euthanized every year because there are too many of them. Clearly, the breeding of pit bulls is cruel to the dogs, most of which end up homeless, and 1/3 of which end up euthanized.
To kind of give you an idea, you know, this is today's euthanasia law.
So you got how many?
29.
29, and it's not even lunchtime.
The bully broods catch the brunt of it.